vai reng te lam chun va boy na sa ve vai reng te chang ron so ni no mem hello mi lo chang zel ro full screen mode in kada ka screen in hu thayam
Yes, sir.
that's good. All right, let's start our class for tonight. So the topic for our class tonight is Introduction to Internet and WW. Okay, I prepared the slide as per the latest syllabus. So I think we'll cover this within 45 minutes or so. So if you have any questions during my lecture, please don't hesitate to ask. You can unmute yourself and ask me, or you can type your question in the chat box so that I can read at the end of the presentation. I am in full screen mode. Currently, I am unable to see your chat box. Okay, so I hope we know what is a network first of all. A network is an interconnected collection of computers or systems, okay, around the world. It's a network. Here we call it as autonomous computers or systems. Autonomous means no other computer can stop or start or control another computer. For example, currently you connected to the internet and you are able to join my class, but I don't have any control over your system or your mobile, something like that. So this is one example of network. Then let's talk about internet. Internet is the world's largest network, and it is often known as network of networks. And the internet was first introduced in 1982 uh, in USA. Okay, this is a big picture of the whole internet. I don't know when they are preparing this. So if we picture all the connected devices around the world, it will appear like that in different color. And basic of computer networks. So okay, these things I have already explained. Now let's talk about evolution of networking. Uh, Networking starts from US Defense Department, and the first under the project called Advanced Research Project Agency in 1969. And Advanced Research Project Agency is sorted as ARPANET. And in 1980, National Science Foundation created NSFNet, which is more capable than ARPANET. Okay. And in 1990, many network evolved, and ARPANET was closed, and then NSFNet was also closed. This is a very, very brief and a short description of evolution of networking. I think I can explain the evolution of networks for one period, but let me explain a little bit. Uh, Networking evolved from US Defense Department. So they tried to send messages from one computer to another, okay? And they started a project called Advanced Research Project (SNC). So this project was so successful that they are able to connect different military installations, okay, along with the universities. For example, University of Pennsylvania can be connected to Washington, something like that. So they can use this ARPANET network in 1970s to send important information. Okay, so since the success of this ARPANET, many researchers and scientists want to connect the network, and they form National Science Foundation Network, and which is more capable and it can accommodate more connections. And in 1990s, the world knows that there can be computer network, and not only in US, in other countries like United Kingdom, and many countries, they want to join computer network, and then it become internet. In India, excuse me, in India, the internet service was started only in 1994, okay, by a company called Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. And I don't know exactly when the internet service was provided in Mizoram. So when you say networks, it can be divided into different categories. The first category is local area network, which is shortened as LAN. For CCC examination, the short form and the long form will be important. Okay, local area network is a computer network that interconnect computer within a limited area, such as school, laboratory, university campus, one building, and to a maximum of 10 kilometers. All right. So this is known as local area network. In our college itself, in computer science laboratory, we have one network, which is one local area network. And in language lab, we have a computer network. Okay, so that is also another LAN, so local area network. So there can be LAN of one person nowadays. For example, currently I am connecting my laptop with my phone. Okay, this is one kind of network which we can call it as personal area network, PAN. Now let's talk about a bigger network which is known as wide area network. So if a group of computers separated by long distance connected, it is known as one WAN. Okay, WAN is nothing but the internet, which cover the whole world. And unlike LAN, the one does not have an owner. Local area networks are usually owned by a single person or organizations, but WAN is not one owned. It is owned by many organizations. So I hope it's clear, right? Those things. LAN, local area network, WAN, wide area network. WAN is also known as the internet. The internet covers the entire world, including outside world, which is International Space Station. All right. So that's the network. Now let's talk about network topology briefly. Network topology is nothing but the pattern of internet connection of computer network, the way in which computer network is connected. It is simply arrangement of computer. When we say nodes, it refers to computer or device, etc., including the connecting cable in the network. So topology affects the cost, flexibility, reliability of the network. So topology is very, very important. I'll show you some topologies in picture. So as you can see, the first one is ring topology. If computer networks are connected in such a way that they form a circle, that means it is a ring topology. Another one is star topology. Let's talk about the star topology. In star topology, there will be the center server, and from that server, many other devices are connected. This is very, very common nowadays. Our modem will be the server, and from that modem, we connect it to the mobile phone, we connect it to the laptop, we connect to PC, we connected to tablet or something like that. So that's the star topology. And in our college language lab, we connect the computer in such a manner that there is the main central cable, and it is connected to the next computer, and from the next computer it is connected to another computer again. So we can form a line. So that is line topology, or this line topology can be known as a bus topology too. So this is a bus topology. And we have tree topology also. When you say topology, the way of connecting computers or system in network. I'll not explain in details all these things. Now let's talk about the concept of www. Can anyone tell me what is the full form of www? Anyone from you, please? Do you know the full form of www? Yes, in written, right? World Wide Web. Yes, that's good. I thought that I'm not going to get a response from you, but I got it. Thanks. And www means World Wide Web. It is a web browser. Okay. Firstly, it was introduced as a web browser. Okay, for surfing the internet or for browsing the internet. And the first web browser was invented in 1990s by Sir Tim Berners-Lee. The reason Sir was given because he belongs to United Kingdom, and the Sir title was given by the Queen Elizabeth. Okay, and it was known as World Wide Web initially, and later it was renamed as Nexus. I'm talking about the software that is developed by Sir Tim Berners-Lee. And um, then most web browsing works using hypertext transfer protocol, www. Nowadays, based on this Sir Tim Berners-Lee first web browser, many other web browsers were coming up, and the most popular and the most common web browser nowadays may be Google Chrome. All right, we are going to study all these things. And let's talk about WWN websites. So WWW is the most popular service on the internet, and the website link are known as Uniform Resource Locator. So Uniform Resource Locator is used to access the website. So for example, our college website, www.zzrsc.edu.in is a domain name or a website name, and Facebook group www.facebook.com/group/Zirtirians is a URL. I wanted to know the difference between domain name and URL, but both are the website name. Okay. And applications of internet. Yeah, it's very many. Internet can be used for many purposes. I don't know how to write it, but I divide the applications of internet into three important categories. The first one is email, second one is web browsing, and the third one is peer-to-peer services. Okay, apart from this, there can be many other applications also, but those other applications can be grouped under this category. For example, currently we are using the web browsing for video conferencing or online class, right? Or we are using WhatsApp for peer-to-peer services, something like that. So applications of internet can be divided into three main categories: email, web browsing, peer-to-peer. And another applications include file transfer protocol, which is used for transferring files from one to another. For example, if you want to exchange some file through website, you need to use FTP. That is the protocol used to transfer files. And another application of the internet is mobile communication, or GSM, right? Mobile communication. So we have SIM cards. GSM full form is Global System for Mobile Communication, and it is a cell phone standard established in 1980 in Europe. So using SIM card, we can talk to another mobile subscriber or landline. So the SIM card, the short form, it is a short form, and the full form is subscriber identification module, and this SIM card is used to communicate. And GSM use, oh, this is not so important. GSM. I wanted to understand what is the full form of GSM and what is the full form of SIM in this case. This is also one application of the internet. And WLL, I hope you have heard about WLL, wireless local loop. And this is the WLL. And it is a system that connects local devices using the radio signals. In Israel, it is commonly used by traffic police, and it is also known as walkie-talkie. Okay, it has the capability to connect to telephone, also public switch telephone network. But it should be, the permission should be sorted, and uh, permission should be taken before connecting to the telephones. All right. And in mobile services, while talking mobile services, we talk about 3G, which means third generation. And this is very fast, and the speed can be 384 kbps. Uh, HE, H means enhanced data rate for global evolution. H is a little bit lower. Now we are currently in 4G stage. So I have some picture comparing the different speeds in mobile services. The first one is 1G, first generation. The second one is second generation. Here we have the third generation. Currently we are in the fourth generation, but in developed countries they have fifth generation mobile internet also. And voicemail is another popular applications of internet where you can send your voice, you can call your friends through WhatsApp, that's also voicemail. And VoIP is used in voicemail, voice over internet protocol. It is not charged like the normal telephone call. For example, currently I have some relative in Jerusalem. So if I'm going to call Jerusalem through the normal telephone, I have to spend large amount of money or call balances. But if I call through the WhatsApp or VoIP, so I don't need to spend any extra amount except my mm, data charges. Okay, that's the voicemail. And we also have chat. Chat is a group communication and or a single person-to-person communication through typing text, right? But WhatsApp is very complicated nowadays that we can even send voice, we can even send picture, we can even send videos also. That is known as chat. But previously in chat, IRC was very, very popular, which means internet relay chat. I want you to know the short form. And chat is session initiation protocol, which is known as SIP. Okay, session initiated protocol. Then we have video conferencing. Currently, yeah, we can call our online class as a video conferencing. But as you can see here, video conferencing is like this, and there will be a conference meeting, and some other person will attend from another place using their computers or video cameras. And emails, I think all of us knew about emails, so I'll go a little bit faster. And
Hello, sir.
yes,
Some of our classmates cannot enter this meeting.
what happened?
Please, can you check? I'm not sure.
I think I allowed them automatically. Why they cannot enter? No such meeting. We are currently having meeting, but why it is saying no such meeting? Please type again the code correctly. The code is BKS35ZLC. ZU. That L may be capital or ZLC. I don't know what to do. I have posted the link, and I'll post the code again in WhatsApp group. This is the code that apart from this, you can dial telephone number, but the US dial in is in US. I did not set for India. The dial in is automatically set for US. I don't know. All right, please try again. I set the permission to automatically accept the students. I don't need to accept that too. It may be because of your internet connection. Yeah, if other can join, I hope you will also be able to join. All right. Lut thar anron oma fangin abula changin mizo changin speed sang dewin timayang kan soinon le shim shimange zanina kan zirtur chu introduction to internet tini le www tini chuan internet tur chuan network ki kan hriat masak phot angaya network kan ti hian computer thil in share ton tura kan som khom hian computer kan tia tun la chuan mobile phone te poni tonga tablet te poni tonga eng device po ain connect thei to shim shim chuan network ani mai chuan network hi khovel hian atam to khomai khovel huapin khovel pumpu hi network chuni tani chuan chu internet kan ti chu ani tani khovel pumpu ya in thun zom khom hi internet kan ti chu ani chuan network hian athil tum ber chu data in share te thuthara te thalak te video te thil data in share ton nan khan ani de ber mai chuan networking rod in chandan chu US Defense Department atangin ani kumsang khat zakwa somru pakwa khan US Defense Department chuan an military station tel university poimo ho kha connect an tuma chumi project atan chuan ARPANET an tia aming chuan Advanced Research Project Agency an vua chuan hlotling te university palivel le military station kha engemaw zat khan an thun som theita chuan thupoi mo in thon don pon motorin emo ani lo le thona in emo kalangai to lawa sakorin emo kalangai to lawa internet through in khami ARPANET through in thupoi mo khan in thon zung theita hlotling an hlotling chu government agency dang ho ko khan ke ni pon kan du ve ke ni pon kan du ve an tita ti chuan an network halo lian chel ta US Defense Department in him lo chinan ngai thleng po khan request ron om sel awang in National Science Foundation chuan NSF net aron siam ta hi achang tlung zo kha chuan NFS net po kha lo thang zelin US khopui sang po khan sang office sang khan kini pon kan du fen ro ti zel ta ti khana ron lian chela NSFS net handle zo mai po ni to chuang lo in khovel ho in an lo hriat po khan kini pon kan lo du fen ron ti ta ti khan US China ron thang chho ta Mizoram po kan lo nei ta ni ti kha toi zong sai thei ni se acha ange chuan chumi network sang chu kan zir lain zir turamin du chu LAN hi pakhat na anitani local area network anita local area network chuan computer ni ayatam timai pakhat ayatam timai ain connect chuan local area network an remote tuna po hian hemi ina hian ka laptop le phone ka connect ta chu local area network pakhat chuni maya ma se khateng kha personal area network ti zong pana soi theang kan college po lep sang a computer tam tak ho kha kan som khom thin ta kan connect data in share the nan te online exam nan te thil ti nan chi sang khan kan connect thin ta chu LAN thoni LAN tam tak ha college po khan kan nei the ani chuan LAN hian ei tu big om train ma se LAN IN lian khovel huap WAN wide area network om le a chumi chu anei tu big om than pa chuang loin khovel pum puya internet kan ti chumi ta ni chuan network topology hi om le ta network topology kan ti chuan computer network engineer te lo ni ta la izom dan tur a cable izom khom dan tur vel khami khan network topology ka ron shil don ta heta thala ka hian zom khom the dan chi sang sang karon tar langa pakhat na chuan a kual vekin ring angin a zom khom te chu chu ring topology an ti maya chuan ani lo le computer thaber kha a server ang alo mang tai la chumi tang chuan connect le ta ila device sang sang ho khan chu chu star topology an ti ta khatiang zia khan topology sang sang kha om ve ani chuan www chung chang kan www chung chang kan so ya hemi www chu atira chuan software anga siam ania siam chu to papo Tim Berners-Lee ania sar ni na hi title hi pe kan ta ni 1990 a siam chu aka a software ming a chuan Nexus ati hi ala chuan chumi mang chuan khovel a hian website chang chang kha ron siam chu a chawani ta hemi www hian hypertext transfer protocol mang tangkain internet kan lo man pha ve thei ta ani chuan www le website hi in som tlat ani a www kan ti hian internet kan va browse na kha soina ni ta se website chu khoi web soi ngai lo in website chu in chat ka ringe chuan a full form a long a say full form ani kha chuan URL te pon ti a uniform resource locator ti na ani ta ni chuan application of internet a hian chi sang sang oma FTP chu file transfer protocol ti na file internet a insert on na ani a mobile communication lama GSM ma chu chu global system for mobile ti na ani a chuan chumi chu sim card mangin ani ta sim ti po hi kan mang lar viawa ma se full form te kha in lo share lo pal takin subscriber identification module ti na ni chuan traffic police awin man train WLL wireless local loop ti bok ta hei hi walkie talkie ti ani boka chuan mobile generation ni chi sang sang oma first generation two second generation hi kamang ve mana first generation em chu kamang man lawa chuan third generation kamang le ta to na hian fourth generation stage kanom mek ta sim card te po fourth ni ta internet po chaka hian online class te po kan lak thei pani ma seram changkang a chuan 5 generation te po an mang na sa to ani chuan voicemail internet through kan in pia hi voicemail chuni maya chuan VoIP among changkaya VoIP kan te chuan voice over internet protocol ti na mai ani chuan chat te WhatsApp te ron la ta ka chu soi vak ngai lawin in chat ka ring ma se man lai chuan IRC kan te chin internet relay chat hi kan mang na sapia chin ani chuan video conferencing te po internet application chi khatania email te po kan soi vak lawa in shave kan at the red ti kham tani now we are in the present the slide where I left off so I'll continue my lecture with from this slide in English so if you have any question please feel free to ask me so internet protocol address IP address is nothing but the unique number which is given to all the connected devices to the internet. Okay, currently you are using IP and you can see me, you can see my slide, etc. There is no devices, it may be mobile or whatever, without IP. If it is without IP, that means you will not be able to connect it to the internet. It is like an identification number to all connected devices. Okay, whether you are from your bathroom or whether you are from toilet, you have IP. Therefore, whatever you post, whatever you say to the internet or to WhatsApp group or whatever, or Facebook or Instagram, please be careful. You can be traced using your IP. So IP look like this. It starts from 0.0.0. 2.0.2, the maximum is 255.255.255. So in between these two numbers, your IP will be there if you are using IP version 4. Okay, so my IP may be 192.78.9.10, something like that. So if you want to know what is your IP, you can visit whatismyip.com. There is one website called whatismyip.com, and I hope you'll see your IP. Then these are known as 4 octets. Okay, that's now let's talk about the main name and URL. The main names means the website address. The website name is the domain name. As you can see, it is a uniform resource locator, and HTTP hypertext transfer protocol, and WW means the name server, and CS means the subdomain, and Sienna is the domain name, and ETU is the TDL, and facilities is the folder name, and map is the file name. So this is the URL that we already learned about. Now let's talk about ISP. ISP means Internet Service Providers. Please think about how many Internet Service Providers in Aizawl or Mizoram or in your locality. There are many Internet Service Providers. Their role is to provide Internet services to the public, right? So these are some of the Internet Service Provider which I have already known: BSNL, Geo, Altair, NetSurf, etc. Okay, and mode of connecting internet. There can be different modes. The first mode is hotspot. Hotspot is nothing but the physical location where people may obtain internet access. It may be typically using Wi-Fi technology, or it may be through another technology. So hotspot is the place where you can use internet, or you can connect the internet. Okay, the hotspot may be found in Okay, I don't know whether it is available in your locality. And another one is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is, the full form is wireless fidelity. I have written the full form or not? Okay. Yeah, wireless fidelity. The full form is actually not written. It used radio wave signal, and it was introduced in 1985, and this is very popular. No, everybody knows about this Wi-Fi. It is wireless fidelity. Okay, FIDELITY, fidelity. And LAN cable. Using LAN, you can connect to the internet too. And broadband. You can use broadband to connect to the internet. Broadband is a high band network, and it is very fast as compared to the dial-up or the slower internet connection. The minimum speed of broadband should be 256 kbps. If it is less than 256 kbps, you cannot call it as a broadband internet connection. All right. So kbps means kilobit per second. If it is small b, it is kilobit per second. If it is capital B, it is kilobyte per second. Okay, the difference is bit. 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Okay, 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Now let's talk about USB tethering. Tethering. I hope you know USB full form, right? USB full form run so ilok te ole. Yashia Khan. In la maniti Yashia nan. Run so ite na ma'am. USB full form. Anyone there? Yes?
Universal Serial Bus.
All right. Thank you. Very good. So USB is very common. And using USB tethering, you can connect internet through your mobile phone. Your mobile may be your mobile may act as the internet provider. It's not internet service provider, internet provider. So as you can see in the picture, there may be internet in your mobile, but you want to use that in your laptop or in your computer, so you can use USB tethering. So you can find this USB tethering settings in your mobile. So what you have to do is connect the cable and go to the settings, switch on your internet in your mobile phone, go to the settings and different internet connection options, and from there you will find USB tethering, so that you will be able to use your internet in your laptop or computer. All right, now let's talk about IP and MAC. IP means Internet Protocol and MAC means Media Access Control. Media access control. Okay, IP I have already explained, and let me explain what is media access control. Media access control is the physical device address. Okay, the physical device number. Let us call it as number. Even though they are ABC, it is a hexadecimal number, so which is unique to every devices. Okay, unique. There is no same MAC address. So in computer, you can type this command: IP config together space / all, and then you will find physical address, which is the IP address in hexadecimal number. IP addressและ MAC address hi computer is on suatu chuan DOS prompt command prompt terminal te pantia a ilu tanga IP config space / itai panga all itai panga enter imet sianga ta khan physical address in ti hi IP address to ani mai ni chuan IP address version 4 hi IP address version 4 hi IP address tu ni an nichina karan soitongin IP address reng 0 changa 255 in kar ani wangin hetapian 10.1.2.181 ani tane. And you can find the IP address or MAC address on your mobile phone. Currently, you are connected to the internet and you can join my class. So you will have IP address as well as MAC address. IP address is internet connect so in netheyanga MAC address error. Phone ani shim khan emo computer emo internet connect hechi device ani shim khan MAC address kha ngai bokani phone IP emo MAC address share do chuan Wi-Fi kalanga advanced settings ai kalanga he ta hian MAC address le IP address kha imu theyang phone azirin claim to dang lam shit da amara to Wi-Fi advanced chang khana share techin ani. All right, let's talk about International Mobile Equipment Identity Number, which is IMEI. IMEI on mobile phone. So if you want to know the IMEI usually comes in the box. So if you want to know the IMEI number, of your mobile, you can type one command, which is *#06#. Hey, in dial pad kanan dial sintaula in phone email number ka alo lang tang pui don tani hemi email hi phone tin hian a shan pa theu an nei ko vela phone zong chin chianan identity number atan pe ani. Then let's talk about browser. Browser kan ti chuan internet kan man na tur. So the most popular browser nowadays are Internet Explorer or Edge, Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Opera, etc. Let's talk about Microsoft Edge first. Microsoft Edge is a cross-platform developed by Microsoft, and this is the latest web browser from Microsoft, and it was first released in 2015 for Windows and 2017 for Android and iOS, 2019 for Mac OS, and version for Linux is under development and it is expected to come in 2020. Hey, here Microsoft browser it's Windows ne na run kaltel chain ania ahma chuan Internet Explorer ti mingpu tena om china tuna chuan Edge an tia adang lam fe po kani a logo te po chuan Microsoft siam ania ke chuan ka hmang tam lutuk lo chuan Mozilla Firefox si ka hmang tam khop maya. This one is one of my most favorite browser, and it was began as a project by Dev hired Joe Hewitt and Blake Ross as Mozilla Firebird. And then on February 9, 2004, Mozilla Firebird became Mozilla Firefox, and this is free. Okay, most of the web browser are free. No need to purchase. You can download anytime you want. And this Netscape Navigator is also one of the first web browser, very popular in 1990s. It was manufactured and released by Netscape in 1994. Okay, and Safari web browser, if you are using Apple or something like that, you can iPhone, you will see Safari web browser like this. The logo is like that. It was made by Apple, not available in it is also available in Windows. If you want to use, you can download the Windows version of the Safari, and first release was in January 7, 2003. And Opera, and this is also very popular in mobile phones. Opera Mini is also there, and it was the software developed by Opera Software in 1994. And another one is Google Chrome, and this dominate the browser world nowadays, Google Chrome. Even though this is the youngest, let us say, recently released. This Google Chrome was recently released in September 2008. So this is very, very popular. Then many people use it. This even me. Okay, Google Chrome is very, very good. And let's talk about search. Before we go to the search engine, can you tell me what is your favorite browser for browsing the internet? No response from you, please. In low, ma'am?
Google Chrome.
Yes, good. All right, now let's go to search engine. Okay, when you say search engine, it is a website used for searching the internet. Google is the most popular, and Google dominated the world. So when we say the word Google, we Google, in our mind it comes that searching, right? Even in dictionary it is added as to search something, Google. So but before Google there are many search engines like web crawler, Lycos, AltaVista, Yahoo, AskJeeves, LiveSearch, Bing, etc. Okay, these are the popular search engine. I have before Google, AltaVista was also very popular. I have used this. I have even used I have used Yahoo too. And but now Google is all in all. Okay, so Google search engine is the most popular. There is nothing much to talk about this. I want you to remember the different web search engine and don't think that it is only Google. Okay, Microsoft also have Bing. Bing is a search engine, right? Ask Jeeves is also search engine. Live search is also search engine. Apart from what I have mentioned here, you may also come to know different search engine, which is very good. Okay, so that's the search engine. And we almost finished the slide, and you may search something on the internet. If it is what you want, you may want to download it for future references. This is known as downloading web pages. You can browse to any website, and you can go to File, Save As, and then you can give the name of the file, and that web pages will be downloaded, including the different picture in that web pages. Okay, I'll give you one hint, which is not important for CCC exam, but it's very useful for me in my life. Okay, we visit some website, many important informations are there, and we want to download it as a PDF file. Okay, PDF file for printing. You can use printfriendly.com. Okay, printfriendly.com. So I often use this printfriendly.com to download and print website. When I found a website, I copy the URL, okay, the website address, go to printfriendly.com, paste the URL there, and click generate. And then you will be able to download the PDF file, which is easy to print. Okay. And printing web pages. Yes, printing web pages. You can directly print it from file print, and then if your printer is on and you are connected to the printer, you can print it easily. I think that's all from my side. Uh, I go a little bit fast because these are familiar to you. Okay, these are not a new thing. We are covering this because the syllabus told us to cover. So any questions from you, please? So ano yung name? Katizong ka slide ka rin prepare na niya tilhar savak anilawa zo na umchuan in zo tianga